OSOU, 4th semester, Assignment 1, GESO-04, Rural Sociology, Group D, question number 4, long answer type questions, word limit 500, 10 mark question. A. What is rural sociology? Discuss its origin and scope. Origin. Answer. Rural sociology is a field of sociology that is connected with the study of social life in rural areas. It is an active field in much of the world and in the United States originated in the 1910s with close ties to the National Department of Agriculture and land-grant university colleges of agriculture. Scope 1. Rural society. Rural sociology is widely understood as the sociology of rural society. 2. Rural population. The population residing in the geographical rural area is the basic essence of rural sociology. Third, rural community. Rural community is considered as one of the primordial organizations of mankind. 4. Rural social organization. Social organization plays the backbone of every society as well as social life. It offers fundamental knowledge about rural social organization. 5. Rural social institution. Rural social institutions imply the known figures of process that prevail among the relations between the rural people. 6. Rural economy. Agriculture is the backbone of rural economy and majority of the rural population are absorbed in it. 7. Rural social process. Rural sociology also studies the two processes of rural social interaction, namely conjunctive and disjunctive. 8. Rural religion. Religion plays a predominant role in the rural society, considered as the soul of rural people, and it is regarded as the chief quintessence of rural life. 9. Rural culture. Culture refers to that complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, moral law, art, custom, and any other capabilities acquired by man as a member of society. Number 10. Rural social problems. Social problems are centered on socio-economic conditions, political, cultural ethos, and value-based. The problems generally are poverty, unemployment, population growth, illiteracy, casteism, untouchability, etc. 11. Rural social control. Social control is the control of society over an individual. In rural society, social control is informal and rigid in nature. 12. Rural social change. Social change is meant only such alteration as occur in social organization, that is, structure and functions of society. 13. Rural-urban contrast. Rural sociology studies the rural-urban contrast on the basis of social, economic, religious, and cultural point of view. 14. Rural planning and reconstruction. Rural planning and reconstruction are very much necessary for underdeveloped societies. In this context, the poor and backward condition of Indian rural society requires planning and reconstruction in a systematic and planned manner. B. What is a dominant caste? Discuss its meaning and features. Answer. Meaning. The concept of dominant caste was propounded by M.N. Srinivas. It was for the first time appeared in his essay on the social system of a Mysore village. The traditional forms of dominance have not entirely disappeared, and neither has dominance shifted fully to the numerically strongest caste. There is no doubt, however, that there is a shift, and this traditional phase is marked by intergroup tensions. But what is significant from our point of view is that in many parts of India there are castes which are decisively dominant. Features 1. Economic and political power. The power of a particular caste lies in the owning of land. The caste which has larger portion of the land in the village wields greater power. First, his agricultural income increases. The size of the land is also related to irrigation. In case of larger land owning and adequate irrigation facilities, naturally the wealth of the caste man increases. Second, the larger land owning caste also provides jobs to the landless farmers and marginal farmers. Such a situation renders the superordinated landless laborers as the servants of the large land-owning caste. These castes also apply modern techniques of agriculture such as chemical manure, improved implements, and new patterns of cropping. 2. High rank in caste hierarchy. Normally, the caste which is traditionally higher in the caste hierarchy enjoys the status of dominance. The Brahmins and the Rajputs have traditionally been dominant in the villages. The Brahmins have at the top of the caste hierarchy, and they officiate at the religious festivals and rituals of the village. The Rajputs have been the feudal Thakurs in the village. The reservation made for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and women have given a new attribute to the concept of dominant caste. 3. Numerical strength. Numerical strength of a caste assumes importance because of the vote bank created by adult suffrage. The caste which have larger number of voters naturally determine the fate of candidate contesting elections. What is called these days as caste war is actually the importance of a caste to determine the fate of a candidate. 4. A sizable amount of the arable land. Normally in India's village, smaller number of big landowners occupy larger portion of land. In other words, the caste which has larger portion of village land wield powers. The big landowners thus are patrons of the bulk of the poor villages. In villages, those castes which have larger portion of land enjoy power and prestige. Srinivas says that land ownership is a crucial factor in establishing dominance. He observes, land ownership confers not only power but prestige, so much so that individuals who have made good in any walk of life tend to invest in land. If land ownership is not always an indispensable passport to high rank, it certainly facilitates upward mobility.